Our year of visiting all 12 Disney theme parks around the world continues. Welcome back to Theme Park Worldwide, where we're here at the authentic original. It's Disneyland!
I am so happy to be back at Disneyland because Disneyland will always be so special. It's where we got engaged and now we've come back and we're married. Oh,
it really is great to be back here. We were last here in January 2022 and of course we're back here in September, which does mean Halloween! You got all the decorations up, and honestly we're going to be bringing you 4 action-packed Disney vlogs over the next few days, 2 vlogs from each park. Of course you've got Disneyland and Disney California Adventure next door. We've got so much to see and do, lots of on-ride videos coming up, and you know what, we're just so happy to be back here. Look at the huge Mickey pumpkin here at the bottom of Main Street, USA. It looks amazing, and then you got like all the banners on the buildings. Look at this. There's the omnibus just coming down. There's just something so special about Disneyland. I love this place, and I fell in love with it when I first visited back in 2015. And of course, this is where it all started for Disney theme parks. Whoever thought they'd go on to build 5 other Magic Kingdom parks around the world? This is right where it began, in Walt's Park, Disneyland, USA. As soon as you walk in and see the omnibus and the fire truck just here, so special. Walt's apartment just up there. City Hall, oh wow. There's just so much going on as soon as you walk into Disneyland. You've got all the vehicles, you've got the horse-drawn carriage, got the band just over here. Like, it's just so special, isn't it?
Oh, I love it. There's nothing like a Disney atmosphere. Like, everyone's just excited for the day. The band are playing. Oh, it's just so nice. And it's in the Halloween decor as well. Yeah, the Halloween decor is beautiful. We've got quite a lot of decor to see. Excited for Cars Land in California Adventure. And park hours today are actually 8 AM through until midnight. They are really long days. So of course we've not got here for 8 AM. It's just gone like 10:30, I think. And of course we'll stay through all the way till the end then, because anybody that knows the Disney parks well will know that an evening atmosphere in Disneyland is just unmatched. So we're looking forward to that. Get some night rides in. It's been getting dark about 7 o'clock, so it means like 5 hours of night rides. Now I know that Walt Disney famously said that it was all started by a mouse, but without Walt Disney we wouldn't have these amazing places around the world to experience. And it all started here at Disneyland back in 1955. And here it is, the original Sleeping Beauty Castle. Oh, looking so majestic as always. The Matterhorn off to the right hand side. Just so much history at this park too. Oh, the beautiful Disneyland horses just out here too. He's so nice, isn't he? I've just had a lovely photo with him. Aww.
And this is it. This is the spot where we got engaged, right in front of the castle 2.5 years ago. And of course we got married earlier this year, and yeah, this was the moment right here. Always be a very special place for us. Oh, what a magical experience, just walking into Disneyland and seeing everything going on. Wonderful. We're going to start off our day here in Adventureland. Well, when there's snakes, you know what that means. Indiana Jones Adventure, Temple of the Forbidden Eye. 60-minute wait for this morning. Now the queue line for this attraction is just as exciting as the ride because there's so much going on. Obviously when this was built in 1995 at Disneyland, it was built on an old car park, so they had to actually get you out of the park itself and down to the show building. Yeah, they created this really immersive themed environment. Watch out for the bats, Charlotte.
No, we don't see any bats.
I can hear them.
Going over rough and rugged terrain, and then suddenly you are turning sharply and dropping suddenly. It is unlike anything you have ever experienced, I assure you. You seek the future. I will lift the curtain of time. It is your destiny. Your destiny now.
tell me that wasn't big fun.
I mean, the camera just doesn't do that ride justice. It's incredible from start to finish. The ride system, the music, the theming, what an attraction.
That ride just amazes me. Like, you've got real fire in there. The movement of the cars is just excellent. I love that ride from start to finish.
It's incredible. Like, it's one of the best Disney attractions ever built, and it's nearly 30 years old now as well, which is amazing. The amount of technology that went into that ride and the design of it, and especially the big finale where you've got Indiana Jones, and the big boulder crashing towards you. The whole room actually moves there. It's very clever how it's done. An amazing attraction. Obviously the camera doesn't do it justice because it's so dark in some of the scenes, but honestly I love that to bits, and it's even better when you only wait 25 minutes.
Brilliant.
Advertised 60, wasn't it?
Excellent. It was moving so fast.
It was, like, really high capacity. Something that's always made the Disney parks for me is the fact that it's not just about big spectacular attractions. Sometimes these little walkthroughs can be just as fun, and the Adventureland Treehouse has had a refurbishment since last time I was here, and they've added some new things. Yeah, we'll go up here and have a look. Not been up here for many years, I think it was closed last time. Oh, who've we got over here? It's Jane the ostrich, everybody! Oh, hello Jane, are you going to pop up so we can see you a bit more? Oh, thanks Jane. Oh, Jane's gone.
Jane's gone.
You do also get some of the best views in Disneyland from up here. Haunted Mansion Holiday over there in the distance. We've got that coming up, which is going to be great. Oh, I love this soundtrack. It's actually been remastered for this as well. Sounds great. I think this is the perfect balance between slightly updating an attraction but also allowing it to keep its charm. Very nice what they've done. Hey, we've made it up here to the top. Awesome views looking out over the park. Big Thunder Mountain just over there. And you can see the mountains of Batuu there in the distance. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I still can't believe they managed to fit Galaxy's Edge into this park without taking away any of the feel of the original Disneyland. Like, it's just hidden over there at the back. Amazing. A lovely walk there around the Adventureland Treehouse, and it's an icon of a Disney park. The wonderful riverboats, and of course the Rivers of America here at Disneyland. We're going for a ride on the Mark Twain.
Ahead 1/4. Engine room. Ahead 3/4.
Mark Twain is not just the name of a riverboat or a great American author. It also means the water here is 2 fathoms deep. That means it's safe enough for us to proceed on our steam-powered journey along the rivers of America.
I do love this part of the park. You've also got the sailing ship Columbia just over there as well. That normally sails around, but that's under refurbishment at the moment.
And the rugged Rio Grande along the border of Texas and Mexico.
You can also see the canoes down there in the distance. Love the canoes. And you can get the rafts over here onto the island as well. And you can see it just peeking through the trees over there. Haunted Mansion Holiday.
This is home.
The overlay that runs at this time of year, and we're really excited for that. All based on The Nightmare Before Christmas.
She rounded Cape Horn and became the first American ship to.
And of course, something that I find really surprising is that at Walt Disney World, there are actually plans to remove the Rivers of America and to completely change up Frontierland. I think that would be a real shame. But of course, you'll have the Rivers of America still here at Disneyland. But it's just a staple part of a Disney park. It really is. And the riverboats at Magic Kingdom are just as beautiful. So I will be sad to see that go. But at least it lives on here in California at the original. All the different play areas and caves just over there for people to explore. And obviously they changed up the layout for the Rivers of America back when they opened Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And they did shorten the river slightly, but you know what? It's just as beautiful now, if not maybe more beautiful, because they added all these rocks just around the corner and the trestle bridge for the railroad to go over. They just did such a good job with this area, the bridge and all the rocks from Batuu actually fit in.
The tale of
with all of this here in the foreground. Stunning.
Take a hollow out branch and turn it into that
And
most
when the railroad's running as well, it's even more beautiful. Unfortunately, at the moment, the railroad is closed for maintenance. Hopefully it'll be back open soon at Disneyland.
generation.
But that's the thing, when it's a 365 park, maintenance has to be done sometimes, you know. So yeah, there's a few things closed at the moment. Let's keep things looking fresh for the future.
And there, just beyond the show, is a tribe of plains Indians.
A wonderful relaxing ride there on the Mark Twain, and here comes the canoes. Hey! You love the canoes, don't you, Charlotte?
Canoes are so much fun. Like, what a classic. Brilliant.
We'll definitely be getting on them at some point whilst we're here.
And stroke. And stroke.
And up next, we're going for a ride on the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh. And whilst we're waiting for our ride here on Pooh, you get a great view looking over at Tiana's Bayou Adventure, opening here at Disneyland on November the 15th, 2024. Of course, it already opened earlier this year at Walt Disney World in Magic Kingdom, the rethemed Splash Mountain. Looking forward to seeing what this is going to be like.
Happy Wednesday. Well, thank you, Piglet. These are all for you, Pooh Bear. Look at all those presents.
If you don't like my present,
Well, we waited about 30 minutes there for the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh is so cute. There's some lovely scenes in there, and it's just so colourful and bright in some of the sections. I really like that ride. It's very cute.
One of my favourite things about that is the fact you've got like the boards in front and they move as the
And
car goes through.
Instead of going through and they're already open, it's like the car's moving them out of the way, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. No, I enjoyed it. Not too bad, 30 minutes for a Disney classic. Winnie the Pooh. You may have noticed Charlotte's already made a purchase here at Disneyland. She's got this nice new bag. It's got the Matterhorn, the castle on there, Buena Vista Street, and the wheel as well.
Oh, brilliant. It was $49.99 and the pockets inside are fantastic.
Just what you want, that
I know,
is.
exactly.
Lovely.
Trick or treat on every street, it all getting fine. It only comes but once a year, our good old Halloween time. In the good old Halloween time. You wanna keep life serene, do-do, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat. The whole night through, little special as with fiendish gas can make you jump on you. Boo-hoo. So ghosts and goblins, time is gonna start to ring the bell on your front door. You better not be stingy or your nightmares will come. Doo-doo.
Oh, the wonderful Dapper Dan's there on Main Street, USA. Time for a bit of lunch then now. What you got?
Beautiful. So I've got a toasted cheese sandwich with tomato soup, and I went for the bat biscuit as well.
Oh, there you go. Lunch with a view right here looking out at the Matterhorn just there. At least we can see this one. So we've crossed over onto the other side of the park now. Welcome to Tomorrowland, home to some iconic attractions such as Star Tours and Space Mountain just over there. Very excited. Let's get back onto space today. Love the old school vibes of it around here. Like the neon lights there on the side of Star Traders. Then we're going to go for a 30-minute wait for Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters down here, the interactive dark ride. Love a bit of Buzz Lightyear. Great ride. Was about a 25-minute wait there for Buzz. I do like this ride. Obviously you can spin the cars around if you want to as well. Sometimes it's easy to shoot, not spinning them around though. Unfortunately I've got a faulty gun, so my score isn't actually working. Oh. Look at it go!
Green Squad, destroy certain secret weapon. Green Squad, destroy certain secret weapon.
Oh, the claw! Good score there from Charlotte. Not so good from me. So for the first part of the ride, mine wasn't working, but then when we did restart, it started working and then it cut off again.
Excuses.
Determine your ready. Don't forget to holster those blasters.
Oh, we had an enjoyable ride there with Buzz Lightyear. And Charlotte did beat me on that one.
It was the excuses of, my gun's not working.
Oh.
That's why you didn't get a good score. You need to be up with me and get a good score.
Oh, I
We'll have a
faulty
re-round
gun.
at some
We
point.
will, definitely. But yeah, we're continuing on here in Tomorrowland. You've just seen the wonderful Disneyland monorail departing from the station. I tell you what, it is busy here today. I know I've waited this long for the monorail all the way down the ramp, but we thought, you know what, we may as well go for it, because I do like a nice scenic tour, and this takes you all the way around the Disneyland Resort, actually out of Disneyland itself. Oh, while we're waiting, you get a good view down there of Autopia. Love the cars on this one, look very different to the other versions of this ride. Of course, the original. You get some awesome views whilst you're waiting in line for the monorail though. The Matterhorn just over there. And then you got the submarines down here. Charlotte's never actually done this before.
Yeah, last time we came it was closed and all the water was drained. So hopefully we'll get a ride on there as well.
Oh, we definitely will do. Yeah, it's quite cool because you're actually in a proper submarine, and there we go. You can see one just coming out over there.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and you got like the cast member that sits in that top bit of the subs, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this is nice with the water and the views of the Matterhorn just over there. Of course, the monorail, when it comes back, does a bit of a loop round here. So you've got 2 stations on the monorail, one here in Disneyland Park, the other one down in downtown Disney, and you can also enter and exit the park via that other station. And we are off on the Disneyland monorail. Now sometimes you can actually ride in the front with the pilot. We did ask, but they're not doing it at the moment. Hopefully one day whilst we're here.
Journey to downtown Disney Station and back. For a safe trip, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and collection.
So the monorail opened here in 1959, along with the Matterhorn. What a great year for Disneyland. Now we go over Buena Vista Street.
We're now past Grizzly Peak, land of scenic wonders.
It gets going fast.
Experience the beauty and exhilaration of free flight and soaring.
Show building for soaring there. And of course we're in California Adventure tomorrow. There's the Grand Californian Hotel.
Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. This imaginary masterpiece was inspired by the state's natural wonders and features the arts and crafts style of the 19th century. Disney Station, gateway to the downtown Disney District and the Disneyland Resort hotels. If you will be leaving us here and returning later today, please hold on to your park ticket as you leave the
Don't you just love a Disney monorail? It's downtown Disney.
Monorail for a return trip to Tomorrowland up until 1/2 hour prior to Disneyland closing. Please remain seated.
Is this the other station? Obviously you don't have to get off here unless you want to leave the park. We can stay on.
Then gather your belongings, lower your head, put legs inside the cabin, watch your children, and no smoking, please.
Bienvenidos a bordo.
Is the main entrance of Disneyland, the happiest place on earth. Disneyland is truly an American original. Since its opening in 1955, it has hosted hundreds of millions of guests from around the world, including This is Tomorrowland, a land inspired by science fact and fantasy. Below us is the submarine lagoon, where you can dive into a lake. Across the way are the icy peaks of Matterhorn Mountain, home of the world's most famous bobsled run. And beneath us is the Autopia, where drivers of all ages can travel the road to tomorrow. As we cruise over Tomorrowland, and now we're riding alongside the happiest kingdom of them all, Fantasyland, home to Pinocchio, Snow White, Peter Pan, and other storybook characters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now approaching the Tomorrowland additional final stop where everyone will be exiting. Please remain seated to the train has come to a full stop and the automatic doors have closed the open.
Well, we just experienced the Disneyland monorail, the highway in the sky, and you know what? I do love a good monorail ride.
I really enjoyed that. It's so fast. My only downfall is because the windows are quite high, you do struggle to see. Like if he was a bit shorter, you wouldn't be able to see very well.
Yeah, that's the thing. But you know what? I do like the monorail a lot. And also with that, it takes you on a nice tour around the resort. It's a very whistle-stop tour because it's fast. Obviously, you go through Disney California Adventure, the park next door. Along with that, downtown Disney, you go past the hotels. You know, it's quite a tour around. But yeah, you also see quite a lot of back of house on there. But still, it's good fun. I did enjoy getting back on it. Well, as they were closed last time, we thought we may as well have a ride here on the submarines, especially because Charlotte's never seen it before. I tell you what though, it's lovely and pretty here, isn't it?
Like the water is beautiful. I'm really looking forward to this. It looks really good.
It's a nice ride. Obviously, it's a classic as well. It is themed around Finding Nemo now, but yeah, the attraction does actually date back originally to 1959. So we've waited about 30 minutes there for Finding Nemo's submarine voyage. And here's a look at our submarine. You actually go down on this little spiral staircase. That takes you into the sub. Let's go. We'll get a little bit of footage along the way. Not done this for quite a few years. And we made it here now into the sub. You right there?
I'm a bit scared, to be honest. I think that I'm sat under the water. I know I'm in the submarine. I was getting in. I was not a bit scared.
Quite big in here though, look. Let's go.
How unique.
Down we go.
Steady as she goes. G'day. This is the captain speaking.
You can see evidence of such geothermal forces constantly at work. These remnants of an ancient civilization were hidden for centuries beneath the ocean floor. Hidden until unearthed by a tremendous volcanic event.
Hey, that's the one diving. In the coral reef.
The colourful reef that surrounds us is a biological community that thrives in warm, shallow waters. It usually takes more than a year for a coral to grow only 1 inch. An amazing fact when you consider that Australia's Great Barrier Reef stretches over 2,000 kilometres.
Very colourful, isn't it?
Science is great, there's so much to know. I'm a road explorer, it's time to go. Oh, don't worry, just keep still.
Captain, we're approaching the EAC.
Hold her steady, take her into the current. All head standard.
Aye, aye.
I am looking for my son.
I can help.
It's Nemo.
Where?
Right, let's resume speed.
All head forward.
Nemo! Nemo, I found you. I was so worried.
Did you guys honestly? Oh, you made me eat.
Oh, give me some food. Logging.
So we just come off Finding Nemo's submarine voyage. Really enjoyed that attraction. I'd forgotten just how long it was as well. About 15 minutes in length, that ride.
I thought that was brilliant and it was so well done. And like Sean said, I did not realise that that indoor section was so long because you're looking at a ride, you don't realise it's that long. I think that was really good, going through the story of Finding Nemo.
Yeah, a lot of it's hidden away. So you've got that initial section, which you can see like in the body of water. And then you kind of go through the waterfall into a full like dark ride scene with animatronics and all sorts going on. It's one of them that it doesn't pick up the best on camera. But when you're in it, it's actually a really immersive experience. Yeah, I just really enjoyed getting back on that. You weren't claustrophobic or anything in there?
No, I was okay. I was a little bit worried because you know that you are fully submerged in the water, but it was so much fun.
It's good as well because it's fully air conditioned in there too.
So cool.
Nice and cool. And there's so much to look at in there. And no matter which side you're on, there's lots of different scenes. I think it's wonderful. It's a lot better than the Finding Nemo attraction at Epcot, in my opinion.
Oh, I completely agree. There's just so much more to look at on this ride.
And it's nice how, you know, you're getting in the sub, you're actually going down to see Crush and Dory and Nemo and everything. Yeah, it's a wonderful ride, that is. I've forgotten just how good that was. Well, we've just seen that Space Mountain is on a standby wait of 40 minutes, which isn't too bad at all. So we're going to give that a go now, the indoor roller coaster that we absolutely love. It's like an old shopping centre in this section in here. Like entrance to Space Mountain just down there. I think this was still running Hyperspace Mountain last time we were here. So excited for that original soundtrack again. And as much as this is the original Disneyland, this isn't the original Space Mountain. In fact, the first version of the ride did open in Florida, and this version opened in 1977. Since then, though, it had a full retrack and a big refurbishment quite a number of years ago in the early 2000s. Iconic building though, isn't it? Doesn't seem too busy at all. Let's go. Space Mountain. Love this station for Space Mountain. Hey. So obviously with the trains on this, you sit two side by side. Fantastic ride, you can't go wrong with Space Mountain. Indoor coasters are just brilliant. Excited to ride?
Really excited. love Space Mountain. It's a great ride. I can't remember this one that much.
Space Mountain, let's go. Of course, I get a little bit of footage, but it is a roller coaster in the dark, so you might just see a few stars, but I'll get a little bit of shots along the way. It's nice that it's not got the Star Wars overlay now. Come on, Disneyland Paris, we want rid of that Star Wars overlay. That's what Galaxy's Edge is for. Right, let's go. Just come off Space Mountain on the front row, and that was incredible, wasn't it?
Oh, we enjoyed that so much. Like, it's so long, it's so fast, and on the front row, you just can't see anything coming at all.
It's amazing. Obviously, it doesn't pick up very good on the camera at all. But when you sat there in the train experiencing it, it's amazing. It really is. You know, after doing it again, it could be my favourite version of Space Mountain. You know,
it's one of them. I love the Space Mountain at Walt Disney World, so I find it hard to choose because I do love that one.
They're all amazing. But what I love about this is the fact it's got the onboard audio. And obviously, last time we were here, it had the Star Wars overlay, so it was nice to hear that classic soundtrack. Like, I love that music so much. Some awesome effects on there as well. When you're going up one of the lift hills, you got like, it's like a trommel vortex effect, which is cool. He's done like with screens and projections. Then you just got all the stars everywhere. How they fit 3,400 feet of track inside there is beyond me. Like, it's amazing. The ride just feels so long. It's awesome. I love it so much. Oh, and after spending a few hours in Tomorrowland experiencing some of our favourite attractions, there's a look over at Sleeping Beauty Castle. Absolutely gorgeous. I think we're going to go and get an ice cream now. And yeah, the sun will be going down soon. I cannot wait for this evening here at Disneyland. Disney parks at night are just on another level. Well, back down here on Main Street USA, you know what Main Street means?
Mickey pretzels!
Taxi! There you go, nice
with
pretzel.
The cheese sauce, these are so nice.
How much was that?
That was $7.95.
And I went for the chocolate chip sundae just here. You get a couple of scoops of ice cream, the cookies, hot fudge sauce, cherry and cream just there. And that was $9. Lovely. Nice little Disney snack for putters on this afternoon. Well, there's nothing nicer than walking down Main Street USA with an ice cream sundae and then listening to the beautiful pianist at the end there as well. Michael was fantastic. Right then, up next, we're going on to the Matterhorn Bobsleds. This has been operating here since 1959, and if it wasn't for this ride, well, we may not have had the modern coasters today. It was actually the first tubular steel track coaster to be built. And it's great to also see part of the Matterhorn when we were actually in Zermatt, Switzerland a few weeks ago. So head over to the Sandbrook Adventures, our second channel, where you can see some of the real Matterhorn. It was quite a cloudy day. We can see more of this one here. But yeah, it was still great to see this iconic mountain for real. Of course, you got two tracks on here. Sun's going down. Hey! Here on the back row. Whoa! Woo! Nice Charlotte. Hey! We waited 30 minutes in single rider. Standby was 80. So we thought, let's do single. Hey! Woo! This thing is so much fun, it's wild. Woo! There's she is. Whoa! I love how you've got the two different tracks as well. Creating two very different layouts. Woo! This thing is brilliant. It's a good drop. Here we go. Whoa! Into the water splash. Oh, amazing. It's like a golden hour ride. Oh, on the Disneyland Matterhorn. Incredible that. Oh, where it all started with tubular steel coasters. Wow. That was amazing, especially with the sun going down as well. The Matterhorn is just an incredible coaster, and that really didn't start it all for modern day roller coasters.
I love the Matterhorn. It is just so much fun. It's got a great length to it, and I love the Yeti animatronic that's in there.
They're great because it's quite scary because you get really close to them, and to be honest, you don't want to put your hands up really high on there. You get so close to all the different rocks and head choppers, and that's the thing, you've got the two different layouts on there for each different side, and it makes it such a re-rideable attraction, you know, with the two different sides. Love it to bits. It's just great, isn't it?
I just think it's brilliant, but I do find it scary when you get to the end and you go through that water. I'm like, oh my god.
That's the thing for an older ride as well. It really packs a punch, but it's pretty smooth, isn't it? Like, it's not rough. You got all the nice padding on the seating, which is fantastic. I think they're like the third trains that it's had in its history. Obviously, we've replaced them quite a bit over the years, and that's kept it smooth. But no, that was amazing. Really did enjoy that. The Matterhorn is just an incredible ride. If you've never been on it, it's worth coming out here for that alone. You can't get it at any other Disney park. It's unique right here to Disneyland. You just can't help but smile when you're on this attraction. It's just incredible. I love it to bits. The sound effects as well, but yeah, it's terrifying when you go around that mountain. It really is. You just get so close to it, and some of the drops and transitions on there, oh, so simple but so effective. What a ride. Well, it's starting to get dark here in Anaheim, California. All the lights are coming on, and the Disney park is just so special at night, isn't it?
It's just so pretty, like there's so many lights and it always looks so lovely at night.
And even better when the park's open until midnight as well.
Unbelievable, what fantastic hours, like midnight close, brilliant.
You're getting 5 hours worth of night rides here, like it's not even 7 o'clock yet. Fantastic. And yeah, we'll come back to Fantasyland and do a couple of attractions around here later on. When the kids get tired, we'll come down here. And it's shots like this why I love Disney parks at night. The Mark Twain going out just there. You've just seen Big Thunder Mountain running around. That's a cracking night ride, BTM. We'll have to do that in the dark at some point.
Oh yeah, I love Big Thunder Mountain, but a night ride is where it's at.
Definitely. I tell you what though, this is the busiest I've ever seen Disneyland. I've been coming here for 9 years. I've never seen it as packed as we have today. There's some pretty big queues around the park. I think maybe what's not helping is the fact that there's a few high capacity attractions closed. As I mentioned earlier, the railway road's closed. But along with the railroad, you've got It's a Small World that's shut for maintenance at the moment, and Jungle Cruise. And obviously Splash Mountain's been rethemed into Tiana, and that doesn't open until November. So really, you've got quite a bit of capacity that's closed, and it is definitely affecting the queue time and some of the pathways. But still, so happy to be here. We're having a great time, and we're only just getting started. So we're going to head on to Pirates of the Caribbean next. I do love all the buildings in New Orleans Square here at Disneyland. Been waiting about 15 minutes so far for Pirates. Advertised wait at 35, and yeah, I'll be getting on in just a few minutes, so a little bit less than advertised. Love how you can see all the boats here at the end of the ride. The ambience in here is just beautiful, and of course you've got the restaurant off to the right hand side. Dead Men Tell No Tales. gone down the first drop. Yeah, on the Disneyland version, you get 2 drops back to back just it's pretty cool. Look at all the rocks. Here we go. Yo.
What may I offer for these hearty heads? Everyone an egg layers.
Look at this here map and this lovely key to the treasure
because the key's knocked up up your swab. Can't you reach any further, you stuffweed bilge rat?
Pirates of the Caribbean is the original here at Disneyland, and what amazed me about this attraction is how it then went on to inspire the creation of the movies, and then also the movies then re-inspired the ride with them adding Jack Sparrow in there as animatronics as well.
The theming in there is excellent, like there's some huge set pieces, and this ride is so long. It's not one of my favourite versions, it does take quite a while to get into it, but it's still good fun.
I love this because it's the original, it's got a lot of detailed scenes, and yes, you got like what we call the caves at the start, and they do seem to go on and on the caves, but I do love that. Like it does add so much atmosphere before you get into the main larger scenes in the ride. But still, so many amazing versions of this ride around the world, and so many other parks away from Disney have been inspired by Pirates of the Caribbean, and yeah, what an absolutely fantastic attraction. I think there'll always be a time for classic dark rides where you're going through scenes and seeing animatronics. It's something that Disney have perfected, and now we see it in so many parks around the world, you know, incredible. And yeah, New Orleans Square is stunning around here. It's not actually a square, but it's very nice walking around here and seeing all the different streets, and it's all lit up as well. Fantastic. We're making our way to another attraction in this area now, one that's got a very special overlay at the moment. It's Haunted Mansion Holiday. Tiana's Palace looking awesome here at night, all lit up. And this restaurant was here before, but it's had a bit of a re-theme since last time we were here. Like you've got the little chimney stacks up there on the top, and yeah, it looks really pretty. Now, something that's been a bit of a tradition here at Disneyland since they first did it in 2001 is transforming the Haunted Mansion into the Haunted Mansion Holiday. Really excited to see this again. Straight in.
Longer now than it seems. in a place that perhaps you've
Looking forward to this, Charlotte?
It's a bucket list of mine. I'm
For
so
the story
excited.
that you were about to be told began the holiday, and all through the house, not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse.
Great to see a very different version of the stretcher room just there with Jack Skellington.
Sandy Claus.
What they do with this overlay for Halloween and Christmas is very impressive.
You might see
Let's go and board our Doom Buggy. Really looking forward to seeing this again. It's been quite a few years.
Soon covered, adorned, and bereaved. As put to your wondering eyes, disappears. He's Jack's little friend Zero, the ghost dog reindeer. So pleasant. Jack makes a fine Christmas makes a wonderful dream. As long as you don't get
On the 13th day of Christmas, my noble love gave to me 13 rings of power, embracing strength that never ends.
This scene is beautiful. It smells of gingerbread at Christmas. Oh, look at that. Such a festive feel in here. And the gingerbread house is actually real down there. It changes every year. Ghost. And look at this, what a transformation for the Hawaii Mansion holiday. It looks completely different in here.
Happy holidays, everyone! Surely, my long shot, it's Christmas! And you've been good cheer.
What's this? What's this?
Hey, there we are. Oh, I love that. It was amazing to experience Haunted Mansion Holiday again there, and for Charlotte's first time as well.
I have wanted to do that for so long. I never thought I'd get the opportunity to do it, so I'm so glad that I have.
There's so many different changes in there compared to the normal version of the Haunted Mansion, and the scenes are mostly completely unrecognisable with so many different additions, lots of props and scenery and even animatronics that get put in especially for that version of the attraction.
They do such a good job. Like, there is so much to look at. Like, it's a complete transformation in there. Love the big Jack Skeleton animatronic and the Oogie Boogie Man at the end.
It's great, Sally's in there, and just overall there's so much in there. there. You got a completely different soundtrack as well. How did you think to the music?
See, I am very sad because I thought they'd be playing the This Is Halloween song in there, and it's not played in there at all, so I am a little bit disappointed about that.
Oh yeah, it's like a remastered Haunted Mansion, a bit of Christmas in there. It doesn't play like This Is Halloween.
It's so sad that it doesn't play that.
It is lovely though. Like I said, they've been doing that here since 2001. Worth pointing out at the moment, because they're actually reworking the queue line and also adding a shop at the exit, there's a bit of construction going on around here, so you do need to have a virtual queue for it at the moment. We got it nice and easy though, but obviously we got in the virtual queue like 8 hours ago, and then we've got in there tonight. But literally we was in within 5 minutes. You just do it on the app, costs nothing to do, but you can just do that one time a day at the moment, just whilst they're redoing the queue line. Because it is running a virtual queue at the moment, you don't really get loads of time to appreciate the facade, but it is stunning what they do. Obviously this facade is amazing for the Haunted Mansion anyway. What they do for the holiday version is incredible. The big clock there on the front, you got all garlands on there, pumpkins, and of course you got all the flickering candles which really do look the part at night. Luckily though, you can get some good views of it from just down here by the exit. Back over in Fantasyland now, and doesn't the Mad Tea Party look awesome at night? What I really do like about this version is how it's got no roof. Like, it's got the trees over it and all the lanterns. I think it's one of the prettiest rides in the park at night. Love just strolling around at night, capturing the awesome, magical vibes of Disneyland. Then we're going to make the most of a 20-minute wait for Star Tours though now. Why not? 20 is pretty good for that. The adventures continue.
You've already checked it. Well, perhaps you could thank that for me. Well, everything else. Wonderful. That must go off with the
Attention humans, there are no liquids allowed in flight. This shuttle was built by droids who didn't think to put in a bathroom.
Where are we going?
Star Tours. I've been looking for you.
Mr. Patano, greetings.
3PO. R2. You were traveling with a friend of mine that has vital information for the rebellion.
Enjoyable ride down Star Tours. We only waited about 15 minutes as well. It's a fantastic simulator and you really do go back a long way on there.
I really enjoy Star Tours, and we always have a little laugh with each other before because we always pick out a rebel spy, and I've actually been the rebel spy once and I had the most awful face, and I always hope that it's going to be one of us, but it wasn't this time.
It's a funny little moment that is. I mean, literally just take a picture of someone in there and put them up on the screen. Of course, you've got the animatronic in there, which is fantastic. And then we actually had the new scene in there as well. Obviously, each ride you do on there is different. There's multiple different like middles and endings. And yeah, we had like one of the newer ones there, which is fantastic. Great ride down on Star Tours. And we've still got over 2 hours left to go until park close. 15-minute wait for a night ride on Autopia. I'll take that. Let's go. Something that I just love about Autopia at night, I think it's all the neon lights around. Really makes it. That's pretty much walk on, I think. Five-minute wait and we're off on Autopia. Charlotte's driving just to wish me luck. Oh, it's bumpy already. I do love this part of Disneyland, like where you got the submarine to the left, the monorail running over, and Autopia. Would love to see the Return of the People mover there one day. Obviously it still operates in Magic Kingdom, but love to see the People mover come back to Disneyland. A lot of the tracks still overhead round here. Blimey, what's happened to me ride? Yeah, proper tour around Tomorrowland around here. Oh, what a great out having though. And of course we're spending 5 days here, 4 vlogs coming up. 3 remaining for you all to enjoy. Yeah, Disney California Adventure tomorrow. Hey!
I actually think this is some of the best driving I've ever done on this.
Pretty good, pretty good. It's a good long layout on this one too. Wow, there's the Matterhorn all lit up. Woo! Getting a launch on this thing with Charlotte. It is, yeah, it's like the longest version of this one. Wow.
Off-roading.
Yeah, I like this bit. That's all right. With Charlotte on Autopia. That wasn't too bad, I'll let you off there. Whoa! You see all these cars stacked up here? Well, that was Charlotte's fault there. What happened?
So we broke down, I couldn't move anywhere, so I had to put my hand up and they had to come and restart the car, it just wouldn't go.
It wouldn't go anywhere, would it? We were stuck. Well, there you go, it's now caused this massive backlog. Oh, something always happens with Charlotte on there. Once she ran a red light on there, you know. Right then, so it's almost 10:30. We're over here in Fantasyland now. Queues have really started to drop off. So we're going to try and hit up a few Fantasyland classics this evening, whilst we're a lot quieter. And we're going to start off here with Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, the only Disney parks to have this. I mean, we have got it at Blackpool Pleasure Beach though. Let's go. 15 minutes later and we're off into Wonderland.
Looking for the white rabbit? Well, have a look around.
Oh, Mr. Rabbit, wait, please. It went this way.
No, that way.
I need a really important thing. I'd like to say hello, goodbye,
I'm not sure where I am either.
Wait, don't go, please.
By the way, he went this way.
Because we know that will soon be dead.
Who plays croquet? Rule 42. The queen always wins.
With their heads off the
Goodness!
There's so much going on in there, I do love it. I like all the cards running around.
That's my thing.
There's also a really nice scene in there where you interact with another car, which is really cool. Oh, that was lovely, wasn't it?
I really like that. I like all the marching cars as you go around the corner. They're like, da, 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 da. They were brilliant. There's some really nice bits in there. And it's just so colourful as well. And it's got a good length to it as well.
Yeah, it has. Lovely rides. Right, we're straight on to the Storybook Canal boats just here now. What's nice about these, you still have a cast member that actually steers the boat round still. I do like that, and does all the commentary.
Now don't worry folks, although it looks like we're about to be eaten by Monster the Whale. The same whale that swallowed Pinocchio and 100% wolf-proof brick.
And the ducks are loving it up there.
Around the corner, over on your left hand, Princess Jasmine. Although the two came from very different worlds, through the power of love and a little help from a genie, they lived happily ever after. Now as you look above us, you'll see we're passing through the twinkling archways. The same arches that Aladdin took Princess Jasmine on a magical carpet ride. Oh, now speaking of kindness, to your left is the home of Cinderella. When her wicked stepmother did not allow her to attend the ball, her fairy godmother granted her that wish. That night at the ball, she found true love. Oh, but I'm sorry, folks, it seems that he's not home right now. He's probably out somewhere in Fantasyland on a wild ride. Now here we have the kingdom of Arendelle, home to the two sisters, Elsa and Anna. They live here along with their friends, Olaf, Kristoff, and Sven the reindeer. Now to your right-hand side is the Alpine Village, home to Geppetto, a woodmaker who wished for his puppet Pinocchio to become a real boy.
I do love the Storybook Canal boats, and I'd recommend doing them at night, especially for like the Aladdin tunnel there. It's gorgeous with all the sparkling lights. And it's just really personal, that ride, like with a cast member on there, giving you all the audio.
It really makes it. What I did like is the ducks were there at night and they was going over all the scenes. I thought there was animatronics at first.
Oh, no, it was lovely. Yeah, it's much quieter tonight now, just gone 11 o'clock, 10 minutes there for Dumbo. But we just heard a little bit about a certain Toad, and he's got a wild ride just over here, so I think we'll go on this now. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, of course, is the only Disney park where you can find this attraction. I love Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. It moves so fast through the scenes. 10-minute wait, let's go. Even this was on 40 earlier. Welcome to the inside of Toad Hall. In Paris, you get a fish and chip shop. Here at Disneyland, you get the full ride. Let's go. We're off. I warn you now, everything happens very fast in this ride. It goes around so quick. Charlotte's steering. We're off to see Mr. Toad. Oh. Oh, that's London. We're just going so fast.
That is all.
Well, there we go. I told you it was fast at Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. What is going on in there, Charlotte?
I have no idea whatsoever what is going on in there. It goes so fast, and you hardly see Mr. Toad in there at all. If it's a movie, I need to watch this to see what's going on.
It's all classic, but you know what? I did enjoy getting back on it. It's just like a wild ride, like the clue is in the name. There we go. Literally, you're on your car, and it's over in a flash. Oh, Sleeping Beauty Castle there, looking gorgeous. 10 past 11, and we're still going strong. We're on to hour number 13 of the day, and we didn't come in till 2 hours after park opening. Let's go and do Pinocchio's Daring Journey. And this is why I say it's best staying all the way through until the end here. I know it's a long day, but you get walk on rides like earlier on. This would have all been full, and now it's completely walk on. Let's go.
Be sure to watch them. Well,
hi, diddly-dee.
To me, you are
can't remember that, a walk-on ride. What I really like about that version here is that it goes quite a bit slower than the other versions of the ride. So you can actually take in a lot more of the scenes, which is fantastic. Right, let's do Snow White. Fantastic, we've waited less than 5 minutes. And here we go. Love the lighting in here.
On the wall. In this disguise, I'll fool them all. A special gift for Snow White.
Snow White's Enchanted Wish there, and that's definitely the best version of that attraction. It was updated a few years ago, and you got like all the projection mapping in there, some really cool effects. Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot, and again, it moves slower through the scenes. Right then, we're gonna make Peter Pan's Flight our final attraction of the day. It's got a 20-minute wait, fantastic. And very often you say that in a Disney park. 20 minutes for Peter Pan. 13-minute wait, and here we go into Neverland.
Come on, everybody, here we go. There it is, Wendy. Second start on the right, straight on to one.
Some ride footage there from Peter Pan's Flight, our final ride of the day. And yeah, waiting less than 15 minutes for that in a very quiet Fantasyland. Look at this. It's also a great time to take some pictures. Like, 'cause look at it. It's just so nice and quiet. You appreciate the castle and all of its beauty. Oh, even the trees sparkle here on Main Street, USA. What an incredible time we've had here at Disneyland. We've packed in so much today. Even though it's been a very busy day at this park, it has been truly wonderful. As we make our way right down the middle of Main Street, USA. Oh, what a place. Well, there we go. That does bring us to the end of our day one vlog here from the Disneyland Resort in California. It has been wonderful getting back to this park today.
I love this park so much, and we have done so much today. Even though it's been really busy, we have managed to do a lot of rides. The key is stay right till the end.
It is. Like, we just played the announcement, Disneyland is now closed. And yes, we didn't come in the park till a little bit later on, but you know what? We've still done like 14 hours in here today. Action packed, so many rides. That's the beauty of Disneyland though. It's packed full of attractions. It really is. There's so much to see and so much to do, and they do so well at packing it all into this absolutely beautiful park, the original Magic Kingdom. You know what, it's been just incredible seeing everything and doing all the rides that we have today, but for me, getting to have like 5 hours of night rides in the park has been wonderful tonight.
I just love nighttime in a Disney park, seeing all the lights. It just looks so beautiful, and you get your night rides as well, which is even better.
It's just so special, isn't it? But I haven't even got a favourite attraction from today. I mean, it feels like ages since we did Indiana Jones. seems now, doesn't it? It's been like just over an hour for you, but you got to think we filmed it over the course of all these hours. But you know what? It's been absolutely wonderful. We're going to be back in Disneyland for a second day, so stay tuned for that vlog that's going to be coming up. But up next, we're going to be heading into the second park here at the Disneyland Resort. It is, of course, Disney California Adventure.
I am so excited to get back into Radiator Springs.
Oh, we've got Radiator Springs races coming up, so many other fantastic attractions in that park, and that's going to be the next vlog coming up as our Disney trip continues. But here from Disneyland, that leaves with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you tomorrow.